And thank you, Fliss. 27 minutes past 7. Our fellow presenter Emma Barnett has been sitting down for an exclusive and rare interview with Kate Bush, the musician, songwriter, now filmmaker, to watch a new short animated film that she's made. It's called Little Shrew. It tells the tale of an animal caught up in war, trying to survive, and it's out today. And you can hear the full interview, which has the details as well of Kate Bush's plans to return to the world of music after 8 o'clock. But for now, a snippet. Here is what Kate told Emma about how Little Shrew came about.
So I started working on it over a couple of years ago, and it was not long after the Ukrainian war broke out. I think it was such a shock for all of us. You know, it's been such a long period of peace that we've all been living through. And I just felt that I really wanted to make a little animation that would feature originally a little girl. It was really the idea of a child and children that are caught up in war. I wanted to draw attention to, you know, how horrific it is for children. And so I came up with this idea for a little storyboard and felt that actually it would be more, people would probably be more empathetic towards a little creature rather than a human. I came up with the idea of it being a little shrew.
I mean, I think that's fascinating that perhaps sometimes some people's empathy is bigger when they see a defenceless animal in a situation versus even a child.
I mean, I think to a certain extent we've all become really desensitized by the violence that we see in films all the time, you know, where people are just being slaughtered, really.
Yeah.
But if a dog were to be killed in a film, everyone would be up in arms. It's a terrible thing to say, but I think there is an element of truth in that.
What's clear here is you've been working hard on this and you've got such a strong sense, like you say, you've been having this in your mind, you've been working on it for 2 years, you've got such a strong sense of your vision and where you want to go. And that seems to be a thread throughout your work, that you have this idea and you stay very clear and stay very true to it. Is that a good way of describing it? Is that difficult to do?
Well, I think sometimes when you have ideas, it can take a long time before you can actually get to a point to manifest them. I suppose it's the test of whether you feel the idea is strong enough, isn't it? Otherwise you wouldn't keep hold of it.
I think I would be personally held to some sort of very serious account by those listeners to the radio if I didn't ask if you've got some ideas for music at the moment. Are you working on any new material?
Not at the moment, but I've been caught up doing a lot of archive work over the last few years, on all kinds of different levels, redesigning our website, putting a lyric book together, and I'm very keen to start working on a new album when I've got this finished. I've got lots of ideas, and I'm really looking forward to getting back into that creative space. It's been a long time.
Really? Is it something that you've been wanting to do for a while?
Yeah, it is really, yes. I mean, I think particularly the last year I felt really ready to start doing something new.
What do you think it is now about potentially wanting to make more music, new music again? Is there something that's sort of changed with you or some inspiration, if you don't mind me asking?
This animation has taken up a lot of time this year, so really once this is finished, I'll be ready to start anew.
Well, there we are. Paul McCartney announced there was a new Beatles track going to be played, talking to Martha, and there Emma got the story from Kate Bush about that new thing. Look, stories coming up in the sport as well. Here's Mike with